More than 2 months after a judge ordered President Trump's name to be removed from the Kennedy Center's exterior, its board of trustees has voted to add it back. The board, which we should remind you is comprised of multiple Trump allies, will add the inscription "Restored and Renovated by President Donald J. Trump" to the end of the center's name. This is according to Democratic Representative Joyce Beatty, who sits on the board. She also said the board voted to close the center for 2 years for renovations. Now, you might remember in late May, a judge ruled that only Congress could legally change the name. Letters spelling Trump's name were removed from the building in June. CBS News White House reporter Olivia Rinaldi joins us now for more. So these decisions aren't a done deal, right? What happens next?
Yeah, this fight is not over. The defendants in that case say that they're going to keep pushing for litigation to make sure that President Trump's name does not get added again to the Kennedy Center. You just laid it out there. It was added back earlier this year. A judge told them, you have to take that down. Since then, I drive past it all the time. It has remained covered, even though they say they have taken the name down. But again, today, that board of trustees, which is filled with Trump appointees, says that they're going to try again to add the president's name. This time, though, they're not just going to say the John F. Kennedy and Donald J. Trump Performing Arts Center. They want to have it say "Restored and Renovated by President Donald J. Trump" in an effort to really get around that order from the judge. So we'll have to see whether that satisfies the judge or not. But rest assured, this case is not over yet.
So how's the White House responding? And can you remind us who is on the board now?
Yeah, there are several Trump appointees on the board, as well as Howard Lutnick as well. We know the president had actually called into the board meeting today as they were debating this, and he was on the phone for, most of the meeting, according to sources who were in the room. And we were told that the proposal to put the president's name on the Kennedy Center was actually really not on the agenda today, but it got added at the last minute, which is interesting there.
Wait, what does that tell you? You said it's interesting. What does that tell you?
Well, just more in the sense that this remains to be a focus of the president's. It obviously was a major loss for him that his name would be taken off of the Kennedy Center. And, they were clearly looking at ways to perhaps maybe keep it up there in different ways. The White House did respond to a comment today that we had, or question rather, that we had with a comment that said, under President Trump's bold leadership, the Kennedy Center is on its way to becoming the finest cultural institution anywhere in the world. On its way.
Okay, Olivia Rinaldi, since you drive by it all the time, keep us posted. Thank you.